When you
One like
when you
like
call on one, like find out why they're selling, of course. And then just talk to them and say, here's what I would suggest. I've got an owner financing on these. I like to do a generic 5% down for the down payment. I will do 1/4 of the rents for my monthly payment, and I'd love to have a 10-year balloon.
a
Okay.
10-year balloon.
That,
Wow. Okay.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because you can always come down to 8 years, and that's really what I want. Like,
Right.
I don't like 6 year, but 6 year will work if it has to, but I'd much rather a long balloon.
Definitely not five. Definitely not five. Right. Five's not a no go.
Nope. Five is a no go. Six is on the cusp of being a no go.
Okay. All right. So that's an okay.
Have you called on that one or no?
I've that one no. This one I have not. I'll show you the one that I called on. I've actually talked to the realtor about one of these. Let me find it. I'll tell you where it is. I know this one by heart. It's 531 Mumford Street,
Okay.
and the realtor is young, and I gave him an offer of 267. So I gave him uh what did I give him? 27 or 20 300, 30 down, and then actually a 6 year balloon on this one. This one's not occupied currently, but and the photos don't show the roof. I have the benefit of actually working in this town, so I can go by there.
Was on this, or
So he goes, oh no, the seller doesn't want 23. He
yeah.
wants 50 down. So with the 50 down, still about 15 cash on cash. So it's like borderline. And I called the guy back and I go, hey, by the way, I said I went by there. The roof is shot, and the roofs on these buildings, because they're so close to one another, and I don't know if the outside pictures show it, but these buildings are so close together. There's probably 15, 20 feet apart between these buildings. So, and I'm like, and the pitch on the roof, if you're at all a contractor, it's like a not quite a 12 on 12 roof, but it's pretty close. It's almost like a
Okay.
45-degree angle. So to re-roof one of these buildings is tough. So I called the
Okay.
guy back and said, "Hey, by the way, the roof is shot. That's probably $15,000. I'm gonna have to put a roof on this thing." So, and the guy has, so it's 60 days on Zillow. I called it probably a week ago, and he goes, "Yeah, yeah, yeah," but the guy's ghosted me. What are you doing with ghosted realtors? What do you do with them guys? Just keep on, just keep
Hammer
on,
him. Keep calling him.
just
I just keep hammering him. I'll get a hold of him some.
somehow, some way, right? Okay,
Absolutely. Hammer him. Text him. Call him. Just hammer him.
got it.
And what happens in that situation is you hammer him so much that you end up having a friend because they're
Oh,
like, oh, geez.
this guy's a young kid. So here's the other thing. He kept peppering me with questions, and out here in New York, everybody has a lawyer. So it's not just a realtor. They also have a lawyer in the closing
Yep.
process. This whole thing. I don't
Yep.
know if you know that or not, but it
Yeah,
kept
I
going.
do.
Well, hey, who's your lawyer? Who's your lawyer? Who's your lawyer? I was like, we're gonna put that together when we send you the offer over. So again, the contract was generated by through buy box. It kind of took a couple days to go through that. Um,
Yeah.
so maybe that we lost some traction there. And again, I've just I got to call this guy, but the kid seems very young. He said, I got some other properties, so there might be something. But they all look like this. You can see the next house over. It's like right next to it, right? But
Yeah.
there's a bunch of duplexes, and they're kind of cheap
Yeah.
duplexes. As you go down through here, I mean,
Okay.
here's
When you're doing this, let's make sure you're calling on deals. Like this one for 267 rents for 1,700. Okay. So for that to be a deal, it's got to rent for
Wait,
2,700. You know what I mean?
wait. Why is this doing this thing?
Waiting. What'd you do? What'd you mess up?
I didn't mess anything up. You're not seeing me anymore? Oh, yeah, you're not seeing me anymore. Hang on.
Yeah, the screen now. There we go.
Okay. Um,
Okay.
so you're saying that 1% rule, right? 267, and you
Yeah,
got
it's super important just make the call. So like I've got this one, 2110 Lenox Road in Schenectady. 225 is the asking price, but the rent's 230, 2325. Pretty close, right?
hmm
That's worth a call. They've got a big sold as is, so you're going to knock them down on price there. But that's a good one. Like, go ahead and call on that.
Which one are you
Here, I'll
looking at?
send you the 2110 Lenox, Lenox.
Ah, come on. Look at me here.
So it's a FISBO, which is kind of cool.
That's so
Because you can
rare.
beat, yeah, so you can beat them up a little bit more. So it's, did you find it?
I'm looking at it right now. 225. Okay, yep. It's a 4
Yeah,
2. Yep.
right. So, let's see what they, oh,
You shouldn't know anything. Should be no mortgage on this
it's
thing.
free and clear. So,
It's got to be, right?
perfect. Yeah, that's where we want to be.
Right.
So now we can come in and offer her offer price and ask her if she would be incentivized to make a set of payments. And then when she says no, say, how about if I give you,
So you start at the offer price, unlike Richard, where he
yeah,
goes
I don't,
above.
yeah, he does that right away. I like to build up to it. So the first thing is you're definitely going to go in. Well, this one says that she's got an estimated balance of $18,000.
Really?
Why is that? 4.2, $18,000. So that's negligible, but you can do a hybrid on this one too, just kind of, but I would do the seller financing. It's 18 grand, so we'll work it into there somehow. Um, but yeah, so I'd come in cash price of, I mean 175 or 160 and just say it needs a lot of work. You can blame it on the shop roof or whatever you want to.
Right.
Um, make your cash price a little bit insulting. But what that does is it sets a hook as far as an anchor for us to offer more. And so that's when I say, the only way I could get you to your asking price is if you were willing to take a set of payments. Is that something you're interested in? And for this one, since it's 2,300, you're going to be offering right around $500 a month that she would get. So she gets to be a landlord without any of the landlord stuff. And
Right.
we do that on a 10-year balloon so she can get that money for a long time. And at the end of that 10-year balloon, we'll pay her off, the price that she's trying to get.
Right. So
If she pushes
there's
back,
no agent whatsoever here, right?
yeah, which is great. So if she pushes back, you can say, well, what about 40,000 more than you're asking? How about that?
Right.
And she'll jump at it.
Got it. Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Good deal.
So yeah. And it's kind of a rinse and repeat and just look, especially in that area, look for the ones that are right at 1%, or better than 1% of the asking price. And so you can just roll right
I
along.
keep closing tabs and
I
it
always,
doesn't help me out. Okay. Right. So
okay, no problem.
sure. Okay. So I was looking in this other town, which I don't think a lot of people are looking at. It's a town called San Angelo. which is kind of West Texas. It's kind of, there's not there actually isn't a lot of properties out there, but um, I had one offer out there in a property, and let me see if this is the one. Nope, that's Burleson. That's somewhere else. Where is it? I had a whole bunch of these oh, that one broke. I had a whole bunch ready to go the other day.
Good.
So we could just go through these. So this one here, this is in my backyard, so you know. This is Kingston, New York.
Okay.
This is, I actually went to high school here. So this is $500,000 for this basically 1-in-1. You know, it's a duplex. So I think I looked at it before, and let me look up Prop Street on this one.
Okay.
Because
Your screen's closed again, so we're not seeing it.
no, hang on.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, buddy.
I love you.
I love you too, buddy.
What you want?
Hey, man.
Some real estate, buddy.
Are we getting real estate?
Really estate.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, son.
Oh, that's a good boy.
He is. He's turned 13. I'm 6'2".
Nice.
6 foot. I'm almost looking him in the eye, and he's 13. And
Wow.
He's on the autism spectrum, so but he was non-communicative for a long time, and then
Yeah.
that's what I get about 10 or 12 times a day. You know, I love you, Dad. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'll take that anytime.
Oh, I tell you,
No,
it's
well, I think I talked to you about it. Like
maybe.
for my real job, I shoot the Special Olympics,
No, do
and
you
so
really?
we go.
Wow.
Yeah, we go all over the world. We do the World Games, and it is the most loving, awesome set of human beings you could ever find. And I'm talking about the parents.
No, for sure.
Because the parents are incredible.
Yep.
And but I walk away every single time with a new friend. I mean, there's so much fun. We have such a good time, and it's just a big backyard barbecue, the whole time. Nobody's very competitive. Everybody's getting what they want out of it. It's awesome.
Awesome. Yeah. So $500,000 for a 1-in-1 in City Kingston. There's a new directive in this town to they're actually saying that you can, if you have some spare land on your property, because housing is so limited in this town, it's like you could put up like a mini, what do they call these, micro houses, or what do they call those
Oh
things?
yeah, the
A
tiny homes.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they're like making addendums and caveats for these things because housing is like crazy. But
that's
so
amazing.
so this is my backyard. Not that I want to go in my backyard, but I think it's a good thing. So there's no mortgage on this thing, right? And I think when I go to Rentcast, this thing it rents out pretty high. Come on, Rentcast. There you go. Start.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean these are ones to call on for sure. Let's get any of the 1%ers. Just call on them, find out what the reason is for them selling, and
See, this is really close. So your 2660 times 2 is 5200. That's right there. That's right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So let me get out of there. I know I've seen that one before. Let me go back to Kinks. They got a lot of. So, part of my confusion is everybody's got their own little style on doing things. So there's one
Right.
guy that's like, oh, he said, I don't wait till it goes 78 days on Zillow. I want to hit them 2-3 when they first hit Zillow. So I want to be their first call, not their last call.
That's good. Hey, that's a good idea too, for sure.
So, that one I was just showing you for $500,000, it's 93 days on Zillow. It's been there for a
Yeah.
minute, right? Some other
Yep.
ones are not so much. Yeah. So
So let me tell you, one of the things you're doing
yep,
is your analysis paralysis is bad.
it's off the charts, right? Yeah.
So I want you to make phone calls first and then look at the stuff. Okay. And during that phone call, you're going to build your rapport. You're going to hang out with them, and then you're going to tell them you call them back with an offer. Like, hey, let me run my numbers. That way, you don't have to waste any time running numbers, and that way you can make 50 calls in a day because you're just doing it. And so it's really important that you make those phone calls.
Okay. That's good.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Um,
So
so then the other
short
thing,
homework is at least 20 calls tomorrow. Okay.
well, well, so that's part of the problem that I got is my other gig that's preventing me from sort of doing that. That's my thing. So
Okay.
I guess I have to,
So
I'll have to scale up, honestly.
yeah, but or at night do a quick analysis and get 20 ready and find somebody that's going to have time to call on them and JV with that person. Bashir, do you know anybody that needs properties?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so yeah, that's going to be the key. Absolutely. In fact, you know what we can do? Let's do this. I've got VAs in the Philippines. I'll have them do the initial. Yeah, I'll have them do some initial phone calls, and we'll help you, and then we'll JV with you.
There you go.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But the only thing I'm going to request is these all have to be better than 1% of the purchase price. I don't want any that are, hey, I think this might work. Any of that. I don't want them wasting their time. That's amazing. Yep. 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 And then I'll get you set up with my team. There's we do a deal form. I'm going to send a link to you. But I've got a new program that's called a cheat code, and so I'm going to give you my email. And here's what I want you to do on every single property. I want you to make it easy on me, so I don't have to do any kind of studying at all. I want you to get all the numbers that we need, like the stuff you love. But let's keep it simple: address, rent, and address, rent, and interest rate.
So how are you sending
You give
these?
me a. You're going to send them to me, and I'm going to give you my personal email. It's a hard one to figure out here. Okay, there's mine. And so you're going to send those to me and send them as a list, one
Okay.
after another. And then I've got a program that it'll be a great way to test it too and make sure it can handle it all. And then I'll send you back a report, or I'll just make the phone calls on the good ones.
All right. So, question for you: I'm sending them one at a time, or you want them in a
Nope,
spreadsheet?
you're gonna have as a list. You can do them. You can do them in an email, just one property after the other, and as much information as you know on it.
Yep.
Oh, do also put the realtor in. I don't want to have to look at all. I just want to have a sheet, a list that I just call.
Okay.
Makes sense.
How many needs to be on the list? 20? 40? 50?
However many you get through. If you do 50, I can do 50. No big deal. So,
Okay. Yeah.
okay, so it's gonna be here. Let's just do this. Um, um, what else? Interest rate. Okay, and so Bashir, what else do you think?
That's interest rate, purchase price, interest rate, rent. You have rent. Yep. Purchase price, interest rate, rent. Buyer entry fee.
We won't know that until we call, so that won't matter.
Oh, you just asked about what the call on. Yeah.
Yeah,
Never mind.
these are just the simple things. And do me a favor, put the address at the top and put the real info at the bottom,
Kind of like
and
the
then
way
anything else does.
kind of like the way Zillow is.
Yeah, it just helps me out.
Sure.
Okay, so do me a favor, send me like 40 of those, and I'll start working on them.
Okay. Fair enough.
You
All
want to know
right.
days on market, Trent?
What's that?
You want to know days on market?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Days on market.
It gives you an idea of what they're going through.
Okay.
Do we need to? So on my ghost realtors, I'm just gonna follow up with them guys. Just keep calling until. And I like the idea that Richard had, where basically, hey, every once a month, just say, hey, by the way, did you sell that place? And
Yep, exactly.
yeah. Hey, are they still interested or not? It's frustrating when they said, yeah, let's send over a contract and we'll look at it. And then they're like, no, that's not what I want. I want double that. And I'm like, wait a minute. How does that work? So,
Yeah, they like to give you busy work. I just
Yeah.
tell them, hey, if we're not even close, tell me, and then we won't waste our time.
right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Good. Okay, we got some marching orders.
Good deal.
And
Hey,
what typically when do you get home at night?
so my day starts at typically 5:30 a.m. and I'm up in Schenectady at 7, and then I work till like 3:30, and then I have a drive home at 4:30, and then yeah, so I'm typically home by 4:35, and then if I'm
Okay,
not
perfect. Because
check what's that?
that works right in with my day, so that's perfect. Because I've got 3 hours on you, so that's great. We can totally work it out. Okay,
Hey, so
good stuff.
before we disconnect, okay,
Yeah.
I'd like to just share something with both of you, and I don't know if
Okay.
this is in your wheelhouse whatsoever.
Okay.
And it's not on market. It's not on this topic whatsoever. It's something that I was presented from a guy that's actually in Las Vegas, and actually it's a company, and he's going to be out in California. And what it
Oh,
is, yeah, and what it is, and I think you've seen apps that help people save money on their bills, like if you go out to
yeah.
restaurants or Travelocity and those kind of things.
Yeah.
This is a little bit of a different scenario, and what I'd
Okay.
like to do, I'm just going to show you like a 2-minute clip, and then
Yeah.
there's like a full-on hotel presentation where the guy that's behind the company, it's actually the company's 20-something years old, but they're just breaking
Okay.
out in the U.S. And the whole philosophy behind it is the income is residual. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share my screen. Tell me if you can see the YouTube video right here. Can you guys see my screen?
No, just send the link, and I'll in the and then I'll look it up on mine because yours is totally having issues.
I'm not working here.
No, it's still locked or lagged on prop.
Hang on. Let me.
That's okay. Just text me send me the link, and I'll take a look at it.
Okay. I can definitely do that.
Yeah, let me check it out.
Will I have this chat here? Where do I feel like.
Yeah, we can just keep this. It'll stay in your DMs.
Okay. The thing about this is this company that's been operating in Dubai and in Europe is just sort of launching in the United States. And
Okay.
there's almost no one is working on this now. And when you take a look at what they're doing, the residual part of this is pretty exciting. And that's the thing.
Great.
You know,
Yeah.
real estate's great, but there's always the next deal, right? It's not like
Yeah,
the
of course.
deal is over, but then there's no residuals to that other than like if you have investment properties, right, that you're owning, and there's rent and rent and rent.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Well, send it over. Let me take a look at it.
Okay.
But I've got another call at 4 that I gotta get back on schedule. 'Cause I'm sorry we were so messed up and all our. I apologize. 100% my fault.
You lefty.
100%
You lefty.
fault. Absolutely.
Well, Luke, listen, you have my number. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions, and I'll definitely do my best at getting you an answer. All right?
Yeah. No. Let me. I gotta go back through this chat. I'm so old, and you're old too.
You're so old.
I am old, but I gotta. Trent, Bashir, I'm gonna call you, and of course, Trent.
Okay.
Your number.
Okay, perfect. And put that link in the in this chat. But I gotta blow because I gotta get this.
Trent, thank you. Put the link in this chat, and we'll come back to it.
Okay.
All right, perfect. See you guys. Thanks a lot.
Talk soon.
Bye.
Luke, you have my number. Let me go ahead and text you because I saved your number. I just didn't shoot you a text. So let me. All right, just did that. I too have to run. I have a 4 o'clock. You have my number. Text me, DM me at any point. I'm on Discord, or at least this Discord. I'm on Discord 12 hours a day. Getting deals is my main prerogative. So if you got any questions about them, just let me know.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, no, I really want to, I do have the serious analysis paralysis. That is definitely my problem. Is I got to get past it. But besides that, look, this other thing I was telling you about, it's I'm gonna check out that YouTube. It's like 40 something minutes.
I will.
And dude, you work at this for like 6 months, and it's game over. It's residual, and it never stops. It is. Check it out. Don't watch it late though, because you will not sleep. I guarantee you will not sleep.
I'll watch it tomorrow when I'm. I'll tell you what. I'll watch it tomorrow morning when I wake up for my morning workout.
Good man. Call me. Yeah, definitely call me.
I will.
I'll make time for you. I'll make time for you. Okay. My days are so crazy. I have meeting after today. I had like 5 meetings today.
You're telling me. Trust me, I feel you.
I hear you. All right, dog. We'll see you, man.
But no, reach out. I got you. I'm here, and I'll check out this video. Thank you.
Yeah, you got it. All right, man.
All right, stay blessed. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace out.
Yes, sir.